boys. You like that? You like that? I like that.
That is very offensive.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TACT Lab. I'm Tyler, and like always, I'm surrounded by three beautiful friends. Messed it up. I forgot to say
I don't know.
we're four friends sit down and talk about pretty much anything.
There you go.
It's been a while since I screwed that one up.
Don't do it again.
But do we?
So, Chris, how are you?
Doing good, man. Just been listening to the Spider-Man 1 soundtrack, getting hyped for Thursday or Friday, whatever it comes out.
I'm ready to see Toby again. Yep. Nickelback might make a comeback.
And on my little Chad Kroger kick. And,
Nickelback and Saliva.
and Sum 41.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sum 41. What song
Fat
did
Lip?
they have?
What we're all about.
Oh. It's like, we're a hero.
No, that's not what
we're
it was.
about. Beastie Boys.
No, they were like, it was a Spider-Man movie, and they're out here going like, Sum 41 on the Poon Patrol. I'm like, all right.
On the Poon Patrol?
Yeah, that was the song. That was what they said in the song.
The Poon Patrol.
That was like in the credits of Spider-Man. I was like, all right.
Well,
Poon Patrol.
Welcome
That's
to
what
New
it said.
York.
well, Chris brought us in some
Yeah.
some
Some delectables.
Tasty treats.
Oh, I was going to use one of your words.
Morsels?
Morsels. He brought us in some morsels.
I'll have to ask
Chocolate
if
morsels.
morsels were used in the making or chips.
Should probably
Yeah.
less morsels.
Yeah. So thanks, Chris's mom.
Thanks,
Thank
Chris's
you.
mom. What's her
And-
name?
And thanks, Chris.
I'm not telling you her name.
Go to Chris's
Oh, I had a
Facebook.
prune taste in there. Did you put laxative in it?
We'll know
We'll
in a little
find out.
bit.
How are you, Thomas?
I'm good. I feel a lot better knowing the city streets are safe, that there's a gay-hating, black man-hating person finally off the streets.
Oh, yeah, who?
Yeah, the good old Jussie. Jussie Smollett got
Jesse.
convicted of being a
Oh.
gay-hating, black-hating person.
But he's black and gay, right?
Yes.
About that French dude?
Can't cry wolf.
Oh, Smollett.
Can't cry wolf.
Jussie.
You can't steal from Chappelle.
Jussie.
but Jussie Smollett.
Jussie Smollett. So
I'll still
I feel safer now that, you know, a very racist individual is off the streets.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, he committed a hate crime.
I'm happy for you.
Wait, did he commit a hate crime?
Yeah, he got convicted
So
of it.
if you fake a hate crime, that's a hate crime? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like conspiracy for hate crime.
What did he do? He said he was attacked by two men, right?
He paid.
Two white men.
Two black guys.
Yeah, he said
they
he was.
black?
He said he was walking the streets of Chicago at 2 a.m. after getting Subway sandwiches, and then was attacked by MAGA hat wearing white men who were yelling, "F got Empire NG."
Oh, yeah, because that show you was on.
Yeah, because, you know, and then it
But
came
they
to find
weren't
out
white.
it actually was two Nigerian people that he paid off to pretend to be
That
them
were
up.
built like gorillas.
Yeah.
There's
And
a
then-
correlation.
And the funny part is, people went on to
Sam.
say, it's like, well, maybe they put whiteface on themselves to appear
Yeah.
white.
Like,
you know
it's
how
like
hard that is?
it's like just call it a fake and move on.
Ever seen
Wait,
white chicks?
somebody said that maybe the black guys did whiteface?
Yes, it was on the news.
You can tell when a black person has white face.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's hard work. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally dunk your head in a paint.
It's still
paint-
not the same
white paint
shade.
bucket.
It doesn't have that
It's
same.
like literally white.
But yeah, I
Got an
just
update for you. Those were made out of milk chocolate chips, not morsels.
Okay.
I asked.
Nice.
Said morsels or chips.
nice.
She probably doesn't know what morsels are.
She probably does.
She might. She's from
I
that
said,
era.
What kind of chocolate did she use? She said milk chocolate. Is it any good?
Yeah.
And I said morsels or chocolate chips? Question mark.
Did you take a picture of the plate? One thing left.
It's like a poo stain. Take your finger and smear it.
Have you done that to your kids yet, Thomas? Where you pretend
Smear
to
poop?
bring them,
Yeah.
pretend to bring them the toilet paper, and then like you smear chocolate pudding on their finger while you're doing it, or you ask
no, yeah.
you ask them for toilet paper. You're in the bathroom. You ask them for an extra roll because you ran out, and when they come in, you've got like a snack pack that you dunk your finger in.
Yeah, I don't
and when
keep
you
pudding in
reach
the
for it, you smear the snack pack
don't?
on them.
I got a mini fridge with chocolates next to my fridge toilet.
Is it that Xbox fridge?
I wish.
Did you get an Xbox fridge?
No, I
I got
didn't.
two of them.
Pissed.
I got one from Amazon and Best Buy.
You son of
Did
a.
you really?
No.
You don't have one?
He's just lampooning my ability to get 1Xs.
I know like hundreds of people that can't get one, but somehow somebody got two pre-orders.
On day one, I had
Day
two at
one.
my house on the first day.
Did you scalp one?
Oh, I gave it to Alex.
Oh, okay.
Well, you didn't give it to me.
Well,
You gave him a fair retail value.
Yeah,
Actually,
MSRP.
I made $5.
Damn.
So I did scalp Alex, kind of.
Call the
Fucker.
cops. on you.
Damn, businessman.
Come over, still gas can.
Dude, you could have made some serious money off of that.
Yeah, but not everything is like.
It helps the friend, man.
You look out for your friend.
Know that.
Well, how are you, Alex?
Good. Was good until I found out I paid $5 more than I needed to.
You told us a while ago you got diabetes too.
I was joking, but I probably do now.
After all those
After the
morsels.
The milk chocolates.
How are you, do, Don? I've had that stroke too. I think
I did too tie.
I overpaid, I have diabetes, and had a stroke.
Yeah, you're having a
maybe
stroke.
aneurysm.
Cool.
How are you doing, Tyler?
Good.
You got remember that thing you used to do where you
How are you
You
called
good?
enunciating?
I've
My
had
wife
to-
makes fun of me.
I've had the day off, and
oh you had the day off and you still showed up a little late.
yeah. Oh, I was the first.
You were first.
I was the first. I was 5 minutes late. So,
I was 30 minutes late.
yeah, it's okay. I was good. I'm good.
That's not timing anybody.
I'm getting ready for the holidays. Are you guys getting ready for the holidays?
The hollandaise.
Got the tree up.
Yeah.
Like-
Got
Yeah.
all the presents ready.
Got all your presents for your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
What'd you get her?
well?
She already got some of it, so it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are you one of those guys where you just
Oh
can't
yeah.
I just give them to her.
Yeah. She already got.
can't wait?
You gave
What'd
it to
you
her.
give her?
So plumbing. I gave her a Harry Potter book set.
Oh, okay.
An entire hardback set she wanted.
Tell her don't.
Hardback.
She. Never mind.
It came in a nice little box set.
She got her like a first edition.
Yeah.
Is she gonna read it?
It's only $400,000.
Okay.
Did
Tell
you
her.
pretend to be the delivery man when you dropped off that
Yeah, I had
package?
the fucking thing to do from the fucking double-decker bus.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi there. Hi
Yeah.
there,
The
fellas.
purple suit and a fucking asshole hat.
You cut a hole through all the book sets just to put your dick in there for a lousy joke.
One has a crack pipe. One has my dick size hole. It's not very big.
She
Barely,
chose the crack,
she just read it and she didn't notice the holes there.
and she chose the crack pipe.
Yes.
It's like thinking mouse.
It's cool
ate
though to
some
have
of this
a
page.
collector's edition of books. I think my edition of books goes. The first 3 are the ones I stole from middle school,
Nice.
and then the last 4 are hardbacks.
You got any good?
What
anybody-
type of hardbacks?
Like the one you got for like $20.
The Bibles he stole from the motels.
from
Oh,
the
yeah.
book fair?
The Gideons.
No, I never. Oh, the book fair. They would have marked it up a fair amount.
The St. James Bible that he stole.
Yeah, he still got the library card in the back.
Nah, dude, I was doing like.
I got a school book like that.
Yeah,
I think I got the last book on Amazon
it's all your yearbooks, isn't it?
back in 2007 or whenever it came out.
Oh,
Bought a book
six.
off Amazon.
Yeah,
they
How
still
dare
sell
you.
books.
You go to Books A Million, man. Support your locals.
Bam.
yeah. Concord Mills is my locals.
Kind of the mall has it.
Yeah,
Oh, they closed down, didn't they?
no,
There's still a big ass sign that says Bam.
still there. The
Bam.
little corner store.
Oh wait, yeah. I bought a
It's a small ass store now, ain't
bought
it?
a Star Wars book there and I didn't read it.
They sell Hallmark ornaments.
It's a small store compared to that.
It's
other
like this
one.
room here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're like, excuse me.
It's like
excuse me,
4 books, some puzzles, and bookmarks.
Yep.
Well, I went in there, bought a book, and I was more into the idea of reading than actually reading.
That's how I was whenever I bought my last couple books.
I'm
Yep.
like the idea of reading it,
But I'm not reading it.
but
You ever go into a
Fucking poster.
bookstore and get the Penthouse or the Playboys down?
no.
Just to look. Who grabs those off of those racks and checks out
I
with
think
a
they're in
Playboy?
plastic bags.
Can you just imagine walking
I'm
into
pretty sure they're sealed.
Walden Books just to buy like a
A pin-
Hustler?
yeah,
Just buy all the nudie bags.
or a shaved, like the worst one.
A shave.
And they're always in the top back with like a placard above them.
Yeah.
Can you imagine grabbing that, then going to the checkout? The
She just
fuck-
do it just to fucking
that's
do it.
that's the kind of die. That's the kind of die that leaves a slab of silicone out
Just-
on
Man,
the
that-
counter.
That
Just
would make
hold
a
it
decent
like-
video.
Do you guys
that's-
have a restroom?
That's just 90s stuff, dude.
Yeah, that would make a little TikTok video.
That's how porn mags got scattered through the woods.
Yeah. I can't go into a store and buy one even if I was
Why
even
not?
if I was paid to.
The embarrassment.
Why not?
The embarrassment.
You would be embarrassed.
Yep.
As much shit as we talk about on here, you'd be embarrassed to buy a nudie magazine.
Yeah, from strangers in a public store.
I'd
I'd do
buy
it.
Playgirl.
Oh.
Yeah, there you
That probably
go.
actually wouldn't be as embarrassing for some
You're
reason.
saying
it's
it's
the
not
same.
as embarrassing to go in the store and be like, "Give me
I'm
your
gay."
dong mags."
Cause I guess I'm buying like naked dudes.
Oh, like Blue Lives Matter. God damn it.
Is it because you know you're not going to look at the magazine?
It's because I guess I would be checking out with a female. She would be checking me out, and I'd be buying a gay magazine, and she would think I was gay.
What if it was a guy
Wait,
and
wait,
he
wait.
passed you one of those old trolley racers? And he's like,
It's like,
Why is it better for the woman to think?
Because
you're-
I would be buying a magazine called Shaved.
that's a good one.
And then she would put judgment on me that I'm a disgusting individual. But
It's
if I
not her
was-
fault she has a fucking whoopee cushion.
Okay, now what if
parachute
it's
there?
what if it's a man? Like, what if it's a dude checking you out and you're buying that thing of shaved?
Pull her pants down and goes,
dude,
it's like an
talking about a
airbag.
fupa?
It's a fucking airbag.
Oh
Talking
my
about the
God.
fupa women
No,
that
the
check
fucking-
you out?
The fucking bush.
so are you cool with shaking dudes' hands, but you're like
I'd-
afraid to shake
You
ladies?
gotta
See,
shake
it-
his.
it backfire.
You go shake his hand, but he puts his finger in your
Like,
palm. Doesn't
yeah,
he?
yeah. So
It'd
like,
backfire. I'd take the playgirl up there, and then she'd go on her break, and the dude would come up, and then I'd be right back in the reversal.
Yeah.
No, actually, she'll actually be like, she'll see it like, fuck me.
Because I bought a gay dude
Tyler's-
magazine.
she'll try to turn
Because it's a
it straight.
Tyler's
transsexual at
Oh,
Books
yeah.
A Million.
so Tyler's taking that angle to it.
Probably
There you
dressed
go.
like a fucking librarian, art teacher.
Wait, so
Yeah.
We're not moo.
you're gonna walk into Books A Million and look at the checkout and be like,
Yes.
It's a girl.
It's a girl, so I'm gonna buy the gay magazine today
He walked up.
instead of like I'm gonna get the one that I actually want.
This is a good one.
It's like, so if there's a dude, you're gonna buy the shaved magazine,
Shaved.
And he's like,
and he's like,
Yeah,
good
that's a good issue.
Good soup.
I've seen that one.
I just repackaged that.
and he's like, I'll suck you
Yeah.
off in the back.
Did you know that there's a store that specializes in those magazines in Kannapolis?
Oh yeah, on 29.
The one that's still
Yeah.
open for some fucking
The,
reason.
the newspaper
The
store.
bookstore, yeah.
we got to go there. Dude.
Why is it still open?
I don't know.
They sell drugs.
It must. They must have a jerk off room in the back.
There's the
I think that's
Christian.
what one of the Mexican dudes said was like, you can buy drugs there.
There's also the Christian store off 29.
Yeah.
Wait,
The big ass building that says Christian bookstore.
I
on
bet
the
you can't
side.
find a book about dinosaurs in there.
I'm talking about from the, I'm pretty sure you can.
I'm pretty sure you can't. Just go there and say, I like fossils, and they'll get the fuck out.
Do Christians believe in dinosaurs?
Well,
No.
I believe in dinosaurs.
They don't believe
I'm pretty
it.
sure everybody in my
Hey,
family believes
they
in
said
dinosaurs.
dinosaur bones were planted
hypocrite.
2,300 years ago by humans.
He's being a little
The false,
hypocritical.
yeah, I know. The glasses.
Because I believe in dinosaurs.
You believe in evolution?
Ask
Wait.
your preacher if he believes in
I
dinosaurs.
have never once heard the story that Satan put dinosaurs in the ground to deceive men.
I haven't heard about dinosaurs in the Bible at all.
What about in Job when
Says-
God's like, "Look at this behemoth I made, boy."
You're
so
telling
you did
me-
tell me Noah put 2 Tyrannosaurus Rex on that ark?
A male and a female Tyrannosaurus Rex. You ever?
Ain't no fucking way.
How would they have sex? That you can't control that on a boat. But I'm for real.
Ladybug.
You're telling me that Adam and Eve was around,
Or
and
Adam and
then
Steve.
dinosaurs came about.
See, that's what's.
Or maybe dinosaurs happened after they
always-
fucked up with the apple.
I always thought of the creation story as not taking a literal 7 days.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like, it's
Like if you
Enoch.
read it-
7 million
If
years.
you read it, it's like, all right,
Period.
I did this, then I did some animals, and then I did humans, and then I, whatever.
So that's interesting. That's
Oh,
cool.
So you're doing the 7 days, but like
7
7
million
days
years.
is not actual
It's
days.
like a millennia.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm just saying.
is it because like
I don't know
time,
shit about shit. I'm
an
just
eternal
telling
being has no concept of time?
Time is just something we've created.
Yeah, it's
7
relative.
days.
I mean,
could've
time, I
been-
don't think we created time, right?
We created
We
the
did.
Or did we create the concept of time?
You know,
Yeah.
we had the same debate about smokestacks last week, and he kept saying something about the smoke shadows didn't match up with the ground shadows.
Space. Okay, here's how space time works. It is the distance at which something travels.
Right.
if you're
Light years.
if you're an eternal being though, then time is irrelevant.
Space doesn't care about time. Space doesn't care about time.
Well,
Right.
we're building a
Oh.
$10 billion telescope to look back in time.
Nice.
Yeah, because light comes
How-
from the
yeah,
past.
because like, how do you look back faster than light?
I don't know.
Because that's light that's
They're
travel.
building a telescope to apparently do that,
To do what?
to look backwards in time.
No, what we're seeing now isn't the past.
No, I thought we were seeing the future.
No.
So
the light we're seeing is
yeah,
like, what's
we're
already
seeing
happened.
like
Right.
15-minute
Oh.
old light from the sun.
No,
They're,
if you
they're
see
going to
it-
zoom further so they can see further back.
Our
Or see-
planet.
no, the thing is, the light that we're seeing now from a star,
from the sun.
maybe it's from 50. Well, the sun is 7 minutes old,
a light year away.
light year away. But we don't know what it looks like now.
It's
Because we're seeing it at
but
light
now,
year.
but now I know what it looks like then when you said now.
I see that. So when you magnify, you're actually seeing what it looks like.
Yeah, so we can look
sooner.
at a star in Sagittarius or whatever, and we see it as a star now. But right now, it might already be a black hole or supernova.
Right.
We just don't have the light reach us yet to show us what it.
Right.
There is the constant argument that why
That'd
would
be some
aliens
shit.
come here, because they would be seeing us, but they wouldn't know. Like if they
Exactly.
were 100 light years away, they would be seeing 100 years in the past. So technically,
We'd be dead.
they're seeing the 1900s.
No,
They're seeing
probably
Henry Ford right now.
They're probably seeing the dinosaurs.
If they were 100 light years away.
If they're 100.
Oh no,
then
light
they're-
year. Yeah, well.
So they're doing like Cowboys versus versus aliens.
They're
gotta-
seeing the
what do you-
Dodge brothers and Henry Ford fucking have a duke it
Well,
out.
no, you got to think about how fast light moves.
Yeah.
So a light year is how fast light would travel in 1 year.
Right. So 100 light
they're
years
looking
is
at, like,
100 years.
Thousands of years ago. Because you think about how fast light travels when you cut a light on. It's like instant.
Well, it's traveling. It's a light year. So
Yeah, that's how far light travels in a year. So it's like from a light year is like another universe next to us. Like when they show like Andromeda is like 4 light year or like how many light years
It's a
away?
long way. I don't know the exact.
I think that's how, like, the sun is 18 minutes.
Yeah. Let's see how far that
in
distance
our,
is.
Well, it's 18 minutes in our
Think
time.
the light comes from the sun in 7 minutes.
Andromeda is 2.537 million light years away.
Yeah. We will never reach there.
No.
Well, so what?
There's no galaxy near us that we would. If they saw us, they would actually see the Earth being formed.
Orion is 1,000 light years.
Oh yeah, because it's
away.
millions of light years away, anyways.
Like those places, if they had a telescope, like if we looked at a telescope, we might be looking at a planet that's all blue and water, but in reality, it has civilization.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if
Oh, that's a mind fuck. They're like, hey, it could support life.
I was trying to figure out if we were seeing, if we're seeing light from a light year ago, but you're saying it's even more than that.
No, we're seeing light. However far the thing is,
Yeah, it depends on.
the distance. That's how far we've seen it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Like everything in the sky is like thousands of years old.
This reminded me when we talked about ice and icebergs melting.
Yeah,
Well, then you have, but then, unless you get
unless we're
close,
completely wrong,
Like I just don't want to even comment. because
Unless
I'm
you
just
get
like,
close to
I'm
a
gonna be
black
so
hole.
wrong.
then it warps light.
it changes it,
Yeah,
slows it down.
Black hole?
It changes it. So okay,
So you go into the black hole, and that's where you find the.
come out the white hole.
No, you go through the black hole, and then you get to play the fiddle or something and change destiny.
who knows?
And you scream, "No!"
Who knows?
You get to clap hands with your former self as you go through.
Who knows? So the closer you get to a black hole, the slower
Time is.
the slower time. No,
I thought
the
it was
faster,
faster.
faster.
time
Well-
is on Earth.
Well,
Time slows down
guess.
for you.
Yeah. So if you were there for 8 minutes, you basically on Earth 8 years would have
are you
passed
going
by.
like Interstellar?
It's the relativity.
That's the theory thing.
Einstein. Light is just relative.
The Einstein thing.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Einstein and Hawking.
Please more Hawking.
So
Yeah.
is that why they aged on that one planet?
Yeah, the dude was in the
yeah.
spaceship and was like, it's been 20
Yeah, you like
years.
come with a walker. He's like, "Thank God you're back."
There was something about in that scene you hear a tick in the background.
Yes.
It said every tick was 1 day, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and every tick was like
It was a second.
There's a second
pretty
there.
much.
Yeah. So that's how much time was fucked.
Every
Because
second
they
a
were
day
near a
went
black
by.
hole or
They
something.
were
Yeah.
at the black hole.
you know
They were near it.
the
on
long
a planet.
The long tick was like a week or a month, but the
No,
that
there was a
day.
there was a constant tick. It was
Yeah, it was a toxic metronome in the back.
Oh.
to music.
I thought there was a going on
That's
also.
Dunkirk.
Oh,
Every second.
Those guys wish they had this time.
okay, you're right because it was like
Yeah. But there, I
Okay.
think there was a.
it's still
there
Christopher
was still
Nolan or
a
whatever,
tick in it.
right?
Yeah, it's still Nolan.
every second a day went by on Earth for as they were on that planet.
Yeah.
But the thing we've talked about space. We've had 2 episodes. We had going to space and going back to space, and we talked about black holes where you get spaghettified.
Yeah, when you see red.
Well, you might
turn
see
to-
red.
You turn to red.
You just turn red.
But I've actually learned there's a conspiracy. There's a
oh,
theory.
Lord. This is what we like.
There's a theory that, from our point of view, if we were to watch someone get closer or an object get closer to a black hole, at some point at the event horizon, it would actually look like it's paused.
Right.
Because light isn't able to escape or
Move.
It's
stuck.
just like stuck. And so like it would be stuck for eternity from our point of view.
But they're getting fucking spaghettified.
Yeah, that's different. It's different for them.
They're like, they're like, man, it looks peaceful.
So time is apparently not absolute then.
It's not. It's just a thing we've created.
And it's affected by gravity. And it's
Yes.
a thing.
Yeah.
But apparently it's
gravity is
it's not like
That's the weird thing because you can't prove gravity. You can't prove, and time is just
actually
something
that's because is gravity a theory?
It's still a theory.
Yeah.
So is black holes technically.
Well, I mean we've seen one. You can't see gravity.
I don't think we've seen a black hole.
They have a X-ray vision, right?
They have a picture of one, but they don't know what happens inside of a black hole and what
no.
like how it affects. It's just these are all
There's
theories.
one theory that black holes can be created anywhere. No, I'm saying
I
like,
thought you were
It's
going
not
to
a
like
theory,
a
right? I thought
brown
that's
hole
what the
thing.
Hydron, isn't that what the
you can
Hydron
make-
Collider does?
You make micro black
Slam,
holes.
slam particles.
So like, and my dad had told me this like years ago that he thought of, and it makes sense. It's like, what if dementia people and Alzheimer's is actually just a tiny black hole that is in your brain?
That's not
man,
a bad take about a man.
dude, listen, man, listen.
It sounded really cool in my head.
Actually,
When I said it out loud, it sounded so fucking.
I'm just
stupid.
thinking, man. But
What if you get a black hole in your brain?
What if
I
there's
think
like-
They
about-
always
what if
forget
the-
everything and stuff.
What if the
right?
neurons firing in your brain collided and create a
That's what
micro
I'm
black
saying.
hole?
bro, don't.
That makes more sense than just
fucking
saying, what if a
don't.
black hole just appears?
Well, they said they're getting
Well,
a cure for dementia.
I was
right?
doing the.
It's a black hole in your brain.
Hey, it's like if you just forget you
Bye-bye.
have dementia, you don't have it, right?
Yeah.
I forgot I have Alzheimer's.
Hi, nice to meet you.
That's how you live with it.
You just forget about it.
But yeah, like your neurons are firing so fast, processing so much info. You make a fucking
Hydron collider.
hadron collider in your brain, you become Flash. Like and then your mind, you're watching a TV show and you're just like drooling.
I think, so you
Yeah.
don't become Flash. It's just like, ooh, in your brain. The Flash theme is
Hot
playing.
flashes, yeah, it's like, yeah.
So what are you guys
Flash
afraid to
theme.
get old? Alzheimer's, death.
I'm ready to get
sickness?
straight all white hair.
You got a sliver here, and then don't you have a round spot?
Yeah, it's mange in the back. I have patches where I have
You were the
bed bugs.
You were the first person I ever saw that had one of those white hair patches.
I had a patch here in 9th grade.
It tripped me out when I first saw it, like many years ago. I didn't understand it.
Joke's on you. He's been 35 for like.
It's because I'm at the
20
time trap.
years.
I'm looping.
Looper.
Like I found out I had
Terrible.
undiagnosed diabetes, but time travel discovered the same day.
You're-
So I've been going back to 9th
To
grade.
kill your younger self, to harvest his healthy organs.
You're trying to find a cure for the black hole in your brain.
So I live from 14 to 35 10 times already.
Wow, I'm just like blowing my mind how
Right?
if
That's
they,
why black holes are real in your brain.
if you
So-
had the ability to travel time, you could go back
And fuck yourself.
and harvest your own organs, or would affect you in the future?
Yeah.
Unless you were able to.
Unless you're splintering.
But
you're
see,
not.
you
Yeah,
splinter
yeah.
and make your own timeline. You just be sitting there with organs.
Like
you're
how
going
we-
to the other timeline where you're a worm in this other dimension.
Because time travel is should be possible if you can actually
Pinpoint the location.
like
in
if
the
time is
past.
malleable, like really,
Yeah.
and you can just power through it, which I don't think we get.
you,
Can.
you just have to be able to come out at the right location.
Yeah, if
And
everything in the universe
GPS.
moves.
But like how
Yeah.
I wonder how it would actually work.
Can you imagine the first guy? He's like, I'm time traveling, and he just goes to a spot in space. It's just nothing.
And then just
'Cause he
dies
missed-
instantly.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
that's-
reaches because he misses the Earth that was in
yeah,
that time
how
point.
would you pinpoint where you want to land?
Or even worse, you end up like somewhere inside
find
of
out.
Earth.
It would be like
Yeah.
you'd either jump and then be in
Come
the
out of a
same.
rhino's ass.
You're like in a wall.
That's true.
That's what happened. That's what happened in Cloverfield movie in space. You're just like,
Yeah.
There was that movie where they were on a spaceship and they're like
was-
arms are coming out of the spaceship walls.
He just said the name.
It's Cloverfield.
it's the Cloverfield paradox, right?
Yes, yes.
On Netflix.
Yes, because they have the time merge
They
and that
merge.
person's inside the ship and like,
forgot about that.
That's how they try to make the monster cross over into Earth in the Cloverfield movie.
yeah.
There's like a planet full of them in some other timeline or some shit.
Yeah.
So you'd have to calculate when the Earth is the exact point again. to not die.
Oh, because if you like jumped from right here, you might land it. You might jump in Egypt because of the
no,
Earth
not
spin.
even Egypt. You'll just
Just be in the middle of void of
in
space.
the middle of space.
Oh yeah,
Because
Because
yeah.
everything moves.
The Earth will be on the other side of the sun.
Yeah.
And then that's not also withstanding that the whole galaxy doesn't move also.
It does.
Like you might be somewhere over near Neptune.
So really, if that's true, time
Well,
travel
seriously.
would never be possible.
We are
Right, you'll
moving
never
at two.
pinpoint.
We are moving through our solar system at 200,000
Yeah,
miles.
because the
an hour.
galaxy probably moves around as well.
They said the whole thing's expanding.
Yeah.
Oh my God! If you jumped out for like 5 minutes,
Yeah. The Earth's in a different spot.
It would be. It's moving at 200,000 miles an hour. It would be like 30 or 40,000 miles away from you.
It'd be gone. Like
You'd see it. You'd be like, "Wow, bye."
I still think if you take an airplane backwards across and cross over the
what are you,
GMT,
Superman?
You'll
See,
travel in the
that's
past.
time travel in the sense that
The time the clock moves
that
backwards.
should be possible.
You think?
It is possible, but it doesn't mean anything because it's our version of time.
I know.
It's not true
Like
time travel.
Congratulations, you're breaking.
I went across. You went across all time zones in less than 24 hours. If you do it 3 times,
You just wasted time.
you save 5 minutes.
You wasted time.
I mean, technically, time travel is possible to go to the future because of black holes. If you got close,
We don't know what we're talking about.
What are you talking about?
I have no
if you
idea.
get close enough to a black hole, it slows down your time,
So
so,
if you-
Earth stays at the same time.
So it's
I
kinda
mean,
like
if you stand on top of a building, time goes faster.
Yeah, the further away you get, but
What was that?
Refrigerator.
Like your watch will run fast if you go to the top.
You have to
of the World
realm-
Trade
you're
Center.
talking about
That's time dilation.
Yeah, there was 2 twins. One went to the ISS, one stayed on Earth, and the one in the space was a second older or younger or something.
Well,
Something like that.
okay,
It was also fucked up because they were in space.
And he came home like older.
bone
or
density
And then
problems.
one died from undiagnosed diabetes.
I'm serious.
I was like, I wish
You-
I had that second back.
if we had the ability to go to a black hole, it would speed time up on Earth. So I would come back, and my wife would be dead.
So you're saying if you rimmed the black hole, you'd come back?
Come on the back.
Yeah, so you go rim a black hole and then come home and you have grandkids.
Well,
And they're installing Windows.
whose grandkids are these? Because I didn't have kids when I left.
And you spin a top and it keeps spinning. We're just gonna keep referencing all the Nolan movies today. We got 3 so far.
So you go into a black hole inside a black hole.
So what do y'all think is inside of a black hole? For real?
Nicki Minaj.
Voidness, this dense mass.
Because I have a theory.
Satan.
I have a theory.
You think it's Satan? Like, how Southern
think-
Baptist
I
are
think-
you?
I think it's just an outlet to redisperse into a parallel
Yeah.
universe.
They say there's an exhaust.
Has to be because everything it sucks in all matter.
It's got to go somewhere.
They're saying either it has to come somewhere.
Well, they say that it's like super, super dense
Yeah.
inside. And it just like,
It's just heavy mass matter.
yeah. And then it does grow.
Mm-hmm.
But,
It can't collapse on itself. But
and
Isn't
I-
that how it makes stars and stuff, though?
there's a theory that it
if-
shoots everything back out.
Like, if it gets full, then it'll create, like, a small planetary system or a
Well,
star.
I think
It's
no,
like an
black hole's a
explode.
void. They don't know
Yeah.
what. It
They-
just sucks everything in it.
there's a theory that it does go. It's not supernova because stars go supernova, but there's a theory that a black hole will go the opposite direction in a moment, an instantaneous moment for some reason.
Like another Big Bang, but
Yeah.
opposite, like somewhere else.
That could have been what started the Big
Power.
Bang.
But
But
matter can't be destroyed or created. It's like matter's matter, so it has to be redispersed somewhere.
Yeah.
The only thing that escapes a black hole is X-rays.
really, so then X-rays aren't real.
It's,
that-
it's the wavelength that they go by.
Yeah,
So my theory is like, okay, a black hole is black because light can't escape it.
So what if you build a spaceship that's got X-ray emitters around it?
you just hover at it. It's like a north
just
and south
it's
magnet.
just flashing X-rays as you enter the black hole.
Just 2 magnets pushing against each other.
Yeah.
I don't think that would do anything for you.
Everybody inside just like
Yeah, you're
Just turns
cooking
to butter.
everybody.
fucking spaghetti inside the spaceship.
Yeah.
The ship's fine.
Yeah.
There's people inside the ship.
Oh no, the X-rays are doing perfectly
Fucking
fine.
all the barometers are like
yeah, all the other things. that-
Radiation's
Yeah.
off the charts.
yeah, the X-rays are doing perfect.
there's like people reaching out from the black hole.
yeah, the everybody was like, "Why did we think X-rays would help us?"
Everyone has cancer immediately.
Or you make the ship out of lead.
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, lead will stop a black hole.
There you go.
Lead won't stop.
And then just shoot a nuke at the. It's an American expedition, obviously, so we just launched 3 nukes at the
Yeah,
black hole.
because that's
have we shot
that's a lot more powerful than a black hole.
Fuck it.
Have we shot missiles into the black hole though?
There's no
Yeah,
black
we
holes
shot-
around.
We
though.
haven't shot missiles that far.
If there's a black hole that close,
There's
We've
one
got
missiles?
pictures of one though.
There might
Way.
there
We
may
can still shoot a missile at it.
there may be
We shoot a missile at a black hole. It'll be there in 100,000
Hey,
years.
Voyager just left the solar system from the 60s.
our solar system in our galaxy.
Yeah, but if we shoot a missile, it'll go faster.
I'm still surprised.
Put some light cells on it.
I'm still surprised that we have contact with the Voyager from the 60s.
Yeah, that's
like
amazing.
I'm more surprised that we can still contact.
They had
it.
the one that just crashed into Saturn. It took an hour to transmit pictures back from Saturn to Earth.
It's
That
cool though. Have you
old-ass
ever
ship.
seen like the way the Voyager went? Like it goes down and slingshots.
It used the gravity to
like it's
propel
all
itself.
it's all like our solar system's on a plane, and it just
Yeah.
went way down.
It went down. Yeah, it's weird.
The closest black hole, it's in our Milky
Way.
Way galaxy. It's a 1.5. It's 1,500 light years away from
So
us.
we could shoot a missile, and then 1,500 years later, we'll find out what
They
happened.
can say every,
No.
they say
like
every
1,500
galaxy.
million years later.
1,500 light years away from us. So like it, yeah.
But isn't there a black hole in every galaxy?
That's what they're saying.
That's
That's
what-
why it's all
Because
spin.
it's like the
Yeah.
balance.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's what creates like the swirling effect.
I think
they think.
we're actually going toward Andromeda, right?
I don't
That's all. I
know.
think we're actually going on the crash course.
Yeah, we'll
Or
collide
Andromeda's on the
eventually.
crash course with somebody.
It
It's going to
says
cross over.
our
weird.
black hole is 4 million times the mass of our sun.
But it's like way smaller. It's just condensed.
I think they measure the diameter as the mass.
Well, mass is weight.
How do you measure a black hole?
They just theorizing, probably.
Yeah.
There's no way to know.
Yeah, I don't.
It's kind of like them knowing what's inside the sun and everything. It's like they
Yeah.
don't, but they kind of.
That's where Jesus is.
Oh, not the devil.
That's where Elvis.
The devil's the black hole. That's a black hole. There you go.
I was
You
gonna
got
say-
the light in the dark.
So because light doesn't escape a black hole, I think that it's super bright. If you were to go past the plane of the event horizon,
It's just
yeah, you just get cooked when you. I think you get
You
cooked.
need some pit vipers to go in there.
Dude, it's like all the lights from the beginning of the solar
That's why you
system.
turn red because you're getting fucking baked.
Yeah, it's like a 10 in bed.
I think it's trillions and zillions of years in light compacted into a ball, and at some point you just hit it, and you
What
just
if you see the light and then you're being born?
you come out of a vagina.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be like you go through a black
Oh,
hole
what?
and you just start life over?
yeah. That's the key to living forever.
But you keep your mind.
So you're a 5-year-old with the knowledge of a 35.
Oh, that'd be some shit, though. But then you still have the like motor skills of a 5-year-old,
You
so
make
you
it-
can't do the stuff.
Yeah, until I try to stop 9/11 and then go to like a insane asylum.
Oh, you're saying you go back in time? You just don't get reborn
Yeah,
at
that's
a
what I'm saying.
random
Yeah,
event?
you just like
You come out as a baby, but you have your knowledge from your life now.
That's
What
how-
if you got born in like 3522?
Oh, you
Like
went
you-
like futured.
Oh, you go back as like King Arthur or in the future.
Oh, in the future, like
future.
instead of 2021, you're like
Yeah.
in 3522.
so you go through a black hole and you come out as your grandson,
or you just
Yeah.
come out of a new vagina in a totally random
but you
time.
but you remember it. You're like, wow, reincarnation's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get born and it's just like helicopter.
You're one of those crazy kids that's like has these odd
Oh, yeah, it's like-
remember
Yeah,
stories.
and they're like, Strom Thurmond was right. Bestiality's legal.
And the parents are like, our son predicts the future or knows all these crazy things about the past. He says he can fly airplanes and that his name is this. And
We haven't had an airplane in millennia.
We look
Yeah.
back and there's this guy that flew airplanes in World War II with that same name, and we think it's him. Have you guys heard that story of the kid?
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, he just knows how to fly airplanes as a 12-year-old.
Some are natural. I mean, it's whatever.
Maybe he played Flight Simulator for a while.
Well, yeah, I think a black hole's bright once you get pretty far into it.
It's like yin yang. You get black white.
At some point, that light's
think
got to
so.
be somewhere.
I just think it just
Yeah.
redisperses into another universe. Similar thing. It's just white hole blasting out mass, and it's just. Never mind.
Blasting ass.
That's what I thought I said. Just blasting ass.
That's
out the
what I
white
heard.
hole.
I was like, it's just black hole
blasting
blasting ass.
Blasting mass out the white hole.
Blast mass.
And you're just making
Blasting
a new
ass.
Big Bang.
Blasting that mass
The
out.
whole
baby.
Blasting
universe
ass.
was a hot, dense mess.
Like, there's an 8-year-old kid who thinks he's reincarnated version of Lou Gehrig.
Good.
Well, he's gonna die soon, right?
Well, he's got like the same stance and everything.
They did a photo shoot with him as a baseball player.
The boy who knew too much. It's like some Harry Potter stuff.
Jesus,
He knew about. Yeah, he knew about all the affairs he had.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Anyway, I like how we went from dinosaurs are real.
Merry Christmas.
to-
Merry Christmas.
to
Yeah.
space.
That was a long space talk.
Oh yeah, Chris. You think
You still think dinosaurs are real, right?
dinosaurs are somehow somewhere in the Bible?
Or do you think dinosaurs are our overlords in their
Let me check
parallel
it out.
galaxy?
Let me check it out.
Or are dinosaurs sentient and religion is a subcause of them trying to control humanity, and they're still in the underground?
Maybe what are they called? Maybe dinosaurs are golems.
They're golems.
Even though
Yeah.
that's like
They said Barack was one.
juiced. What?
Obama?
That's what I'm saying. The Jews,
Did you
they,
say
they
Barack Obama?
most live in desert situations, right? That's where they come from, right?
Yeah.
Middle East is dry and hot, right?
Right.
That's where lizards are.
Are there lizards in the Middle East?
They're
Yes.
deserts. They have hot sea.
Yeah, they got lizards and scorpions and stuff.
They have similar environments
Wow.
that they live in.
What?
According to the Bible, dinosaurs must have been created by God on the sixth day of creation. Genesis 1:24 says, "And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beast of the earth after
Creeping
his
thing.
kind. It was so." And it was so.
Chris, is that verbatim? From
I don't know.
Well, I would
He's
imagine.
not me.
I would imagine a creeping creeping thing could be.
Joe Biden.
They gave 1 day to the dinosaurs.
Dude, search Job dinosaur.
A creeping thing could be an alligator.
Yeah,
It could be
A
anything.
snake.
It could be insects.
And then it says, and beast of the earth after his kind.
it's probably 1 day for a dodo bird.
When it says after his kind, would that mean like Adam and Eve?
Wait, his kind? Maybe it's saying that God's a lizard person. After his kind.
Ooh, rock and roll,
It
man.
looks like the dinosaur from the Mario movie.
Damn it.
Little small Goomba heads.
Goomba heads.
Giant
Job,
bodies with coats.
J-O-B, like job.
Job dinosaurs?
Yeah.
So I just blipped this fucking thought into my head and now it's gone. I wanted to talk
That's
about
the
it.
black hole.
Behemoth is mentioned in a speech from the mouth of God in
black
chapter 40 of the book of Job, a primeval creature created by God and so powerful that only God can overcome him.
So he
Balrog?
just like created this thing and he's like, dude, check out what I made to this guy that he just tortured.
The ginger giant in the Middle East.
Oh, that's one of the things that the special forces got their ass kicked
those
by.
are like, and there's like, those would be like, well, if you read it in the Bible, it's like, dude, angels were banging women, making
That's
giants.
what I'm saying. There's
Nephilims.
Nephilims. There's lizards, Jews, and giant ginger giants in the Middle East. I don't want to fucking go there.
Nephilim?
I don't think you have to worry about the ginger giants.
I can't worry about the
Nephilims.
lizards
Right.
or the Jews.
Nephilims is a group of mysterious beings or people
I like
of
Jews. I'm not-
unusually
I'd be worried
large
about the ISIS.
size and strength who lived
Icy.
both before and
is.
after the flood. That's why the flood came, because God saw that Nephilims and humans were breeding and creating fucking angel humanoids, and God sent an flooded
Army
the
of
whole.
Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
He flooded the whole earth to kill everything that he didn't agree with, and he let fucking Noah create an ark with select things. You've never heard about this?
I never heard of
I don't like Noah's Ark.
Well,
But the
His
crazy,
story.
you wouldn't have been on it.
the crazy thing about that though is like
His
every
story, right?
Story,
every
yeah.
like society has a story.
Yeah,
I
it
always
does.
thought that was kind of
Like Mesopotamia has, they're all similar.
Yeah.
They all have a flood. Like the
Even Halo has a flood.
Nephilims were the fallen
Zombies.
ones. Fallen ones are giants, and were the offspring of sexual relationship between the sons of gods and daughters of men. So now there's multiple gods besides God.
I just want to see the giant ginger giant fight a brontosaurus.
dude. If you read the
Or ride
Bible, like there are multiple like
Gods?
other things worshipped.
Well,
Like,
I know a
the
fucking
false-
gold cow.
the false idols. That's
Dude,
when God was like, no,
like like the first Jewish king, like I think Saul.
He
He went to like fortune tellers and like spirits and shit,
Well, this says that there was relationships between the sons of God. I read it wrong. Sons of God. So there's more than one Jesus.
Well, Jesus was a son.
Sons of God.
Like Abraham?
I don't think
Messiah?
Who was the sons? Wait, would you say the sons of God in what?
and daughters of men in Genesis
So
6:1-4.
the sons of God like angels?
The tellers?
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Because what's Jesus to God?
The Son of God, I guess.
The Son, like a capital THE, and then there's
supposed
just
to be.
then there's just the
Does
sons.
he have like another guy that's like the ginger guy that's in the corner?
You like the
You
gingers?
just wanted to be some redhead giant fuck that's pale as shit.
I just want to see a
Well, I'm
natural
going to
born-
eat you like
I just
stones.
I want to see a natural born ginger Muslim.
It ain't happening.
I don't care. We have Blake
Dude,
Griffin. We can
that
have
dude-
that happen.
That kid would be jihaded so fast.
He was a Nephalem from back.
They shrink his head and wears a necklace.
He was the one Nephalem that survived the flood.
But he has no dick, so
Maybe
he
this-
can't procreate.
Blake Griffin?
Maybe the sons of God are like black people.
Why black, Chris? Come on.
Chubb.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
like the black people are the original people.
Pimples?
Pimples?
People.
Oh, people.
They were. Africa is
like-
the cradle of life.
Yeah.
Right?
Who are the sons of God in Genesis 6? So I'm going to read a little bit about that.
Probably people from Egypt.
So it says that there is much debate as to the identity of the sons of God. It is our opinion that the sons of God were fallen angels or demons who's mated with human females. Can
The devil.
you imagine?
They probably had anal too.
Yeah, they're like, trust me, it doesn't hurt.
The devil.
You can't get pregnant.
This is if you do it, it means you love me.
I don't. There's like a whole banned book called like Enoch that talks about like a war.
I thought that-
Ooh, so it says they also mate with possessed human males who then mated with human females.
Possess what?
The demons possessed human males who mated with human females. They were like, "It's more sugar." But
Was it like supernatural?
you imagine these guys? And then
Or like
these
this.
so then you got the Nephilims
rich
that
man.
come
Yeah.
out of these women. The Nephilims who were heroes of old.
How did we get on this conversation?
Black holes.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs again. Need to skip past the dinosaurs. We keep doing the rabbit hole.
Dinosaurs are green. Christmas trees are green.
You're right. There is a book of Enoch, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. And
Yes, in the
oh
Bible.
shit. There were a race of giants and superheroes who did acts of great evil.
Look at the book of Magdalene.
Are you,
Your
just
trail-
like describing the plot of Eternals?
Your cave monsters right
Cave
here.
monster, giant ginger giants.
Yeah. Something about, I see Russell Crowe. I see.
Yeah,
his
that was the
name.
movie.
Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually a decent movie.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't shit on it.
No, I wasn't defending it. I was just
Chris gave it a one.
I was
Gave it a
make-
2 stars on Metacritic.
I was making a statement. I was like, I actually enjoyed watching the Noah movie.
The great size and power likely came from a mixture of demonic DNA. Chris,
What's up?
so you're saying 7 days was possibly 7 million years?
I don't know.
Maybe.
That's what I.
You're
got
not
out of
literally.
it.
7 days is not literal. 7
I'm not like a
days.
literalist.
Well, apparently,
Because that'd be a fast ass 7 days.
Well, I'm just saying if you take literally everything in there literal, then you have to believe in like demons and shit and
Nephilims.
and Nephilims and
You don't believe in demons?
I mean I kind
Personal demons, right?
Dude, now when you actually hear the story of like the Noah's Ark,
Hey.
now you'll know what Nephilims are, and they're basically like these.
Where's the
Yeah,
suck?
Chris.
I ain't seen no goddamn succubus in there not nowhere.
I just want you to actually tell your pastor. Are you saying
Succubut, incubut.
you're saying that
I know what a Nephalem is.
You're
I
tell-
know what Noah
put
does.
you're
Penis in
telling me
vagina,
that
make a
that
baby.
humans had sex with demons?
This isn't. I've
These
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
You ever seen
Basics.
Dogma?
I've asked these questions before.
Was
About
Bartleby real?
Did that bush really burn?
Actually,
Was it an acai berry bush?
actually,
the bush
he
will
probably took psychedelics.
Anaskwa?
Yeah.
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
Because you got to think of the stuff that they didn't put in there.
This bush will burn.
It's like so many people are hung up on what's in the book, but you got to think about what they didn't put in the book.
What if there was more commandments than
Ooh,
10?
trippy, man.
Yeah.
I'm not on enough.
I don't know because
facet
he
for
wrote them
that.
twice. Because the first time
They fell off and cracked.
No,
He was like, that was a rough draft.
no. He came down. He's like, look at these commandments, and these guys are all like worshiping a golden bull.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they needed something to latch onto.
Yeah, they're like, look at this bull, dude. We want like bull to be our god.
Mhm.
And then like he's like broke him. And he's like, F this, I'm out.
I'm really into the what's the alien movie we talked about being
Prometheus?
a Christian? I'm really into the Prometheus theory.
I'm still wondering why Hobby Lobby gave up the those scroll things to the Taliban
Hey, wait.
or
Hobby Lobby-
Pakistan or something. They lost them after spending $1.6 million.
I'm sorry.
Was it Dead Sea Scrolls?
The scrolls.
Let me look that. I saw this in the news the other day.
There's no way Hobby Lobby had Dead Sea Scrolls.
Hold on.
Like the 1,400 books that they didn't put in the Bible. There's no way Hobby Lobby had them.
Look, if
Yeah.
you own an
Oh.
artifact and it originally belonged to the Taliban, you don't give them back.
They had to give it.
Because you
They're
give
gonna
them back,
destroy it.
Yeah,
Taliban just like burn it.
The Hobby Lobby smuggling scandal. Y'all didn't know? It was the
I briefly remember.
hold on, let me find what it was. It was a
Because Mary Magdalene had a book, and apparently that's like a little risque.
Oh, I don't know.
Not
about
risque,
that.
but it's like it's damning.
What did she have? Some
There's a-
boudoir photos done or something?
No.
He's
It's not
just-
bad. It normalizes Jesus.
I think he's like reading the or that movie that was based on a book about Tom Hanks being a
No.
conspiracy.
Cast-
yes.
Castaway?
This guy
It was,
don't.
it was
guy-
this. It was the Gigamesh tablet.
And they tried to sell
Yeah,
it in a store somewhere?
No, Hobby Lobby's. It was a scandal because they illegally obtained it for over $1 million. So now they have to ship it back to Pakistan.
Why would that be illegal to obtain that for a large sum of money?
Because they took it from someone stole it, I think.
And then they just ended up being a buyer.
Hold on, I'll look up.
They
I'll look
ordered
the-
the forfeit.
I think
Yeah.
the problem with the Dead Sea Scrolls is that it makes
There you
Jesus
go.
more human.
Hobby Lobby
The
or
Dead Sea Scrolls?
ancient
Yeah.
artifact.
I
bought
don't
for
think
one.
that's true. The Dead Sea Scrolls
Wow.
are just really old Bibles.
Yeah, there are other books from the Bibles that didn't get put in the Bible.
No. Dead
Yeah.
Sea Scrolls is
Look at
every-
Dead Sea Scrolls.
All right.
What are Dead Sea Scrolls?
Yeah, they got to give it back to Iraq.
Who makes that fucking handoff?
I don't know.
You don't have to give it back to Iraq.
Hobby Lobby Dead Sea Scrolls.
They're all forgeries. Go back.
They bought fake Dead Sea Scrolls.
What's up with Hobby Lobby buying all this religious stuff?
Hobby Lobby's super religious, man.
They're
They're
second
like,
Chick-fil-A.
yeah,
Damn, they need to be a collector too.
yeah. It's like Chick-fil-A's the head, Hobby Lobby's the right arm.
They keep this stuff displayed in their main headquarters.
What's written on the Dead Sea Scrolls? Material, paper.
Yeah.
We
Hebrew.
can't translate
Hebrew.
that. We can't translate that.
Aramaic.
What's the significance?
You got some Natapatine iron.
They offer insight into the community of Qumran, but because they provide a window to a wider spectrum of ancient Jewish belief and practice.
Yeah, we're
You know,
all.
I saw the Dead Sea Scrolls in high school. I wonder if I saw the forgery.
You saw the real
you saw
one?
the forgery.
You saw the real one that's probably in Jerusalem
Yeah, I went on like a field trip
to the motherland.
I've got a different question for you. Would you
Israel.
play a Santa Claus? You got like the gold Kringle glasses and the beard and everything.
Yeah, dude. And
You
spray
got
paint.
you got like Santa vibes going sitting in that chair.
Spray paint your beard white. You could be in our video, Chris.
Dun, 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 dun,
I was just
dun.
wondering, would you pretend to be a Santa?
If you get a hat,
We got a hat over there. We can just chop the beard off.
I won't let anyone sit on my lap.
Well, I ain't sitting on your lap.
Thank you.
What about your face though?
If she ain't bleeding,
So would you let us spray paint your beard white?
No.
Not with spray paint. It's hairspray. You wouldn't let us do that. It washes right out.
Oh, I have to read the back of the package.
Okay,
all right.
fair enough. But you might be our new Santa Claus in
Yeah.
the video coming up,
We're an idea where Santa fucks Rudolph.
or Santa abducts us all.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
so you might have to fuck a blow up Rudolph out in front of Thomas's house. If you're okay with that,
Pretend. You don't have to really do it.
you just need to shake Rudolph, like bounce him off of your pelvis.
All right. We'll see. We'll see.
Give me a ho ho ho.
I don't want to.
That's how I feel.
Well, I think we should do a whole episode on religion again.
We say that.
Give it a chance.
We say that. We
give it-
always say that, and we always end up not doing it because it's too much work.
I've gone off on religion in the past, and I don't really feel that against it. I just get annoyed with some.
Can I read
some,
the Dead
I know
Sea
what you
Scrolls?
get annoyed with. You get annoyed with the Joel Osteens of the world.
Yes, that just take advantage of people.
Dude,
Right.
that house was way more expensive than he let on. $600K in the walls. God damn.
Damn. If I was that plumber, I would have taken. I'd have taken probably a few of those.
Well, there was like 1.2 million in those walls.
He wouldn't have missed that.
I think he has the Gospel of Judas in his house.
Gospel of Judas priest.
Yeah, Judas, Thomas, and Mary is in his house. Chris, this is a.
Does he get it?
Blasphemy talk to Chris.
Oh.
They're Gnostic texts, but they contradict the Bible.
No. He's got the real Bible in his house. He's just like, all right.
He bought the Bible.
Had the Bible.
No,
he's
Hobby Lobby's trying to buy the Bible.
What?
Where is the Bible? Dude, that Bible.
We might need to just do a deep dive into Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, I think so.
Like
I
Hobby
don't
Lobby.
like that his name's Joel Biden. It's too close to Joe Biden. It's way too close.
It's like a Joel Osteen and a Joe Biden. What? But how
buy
old
the
would that?
Bible.
How old? Who has that?
It's so old. Skin's the binding.
How is it not falling apart in the dust?
There's not an original Bible.
Yeah, there's not a Bible.
There has to be. Someone had to write all this down as a first draft.
Right, and like the Dead Sea Scrolls over there.
There's like highlighters and crossouts and notes
Yeah,
and all that.
They're all the books, and then the Catholic Church
Holy
decided which
shit.
books to put in it.
They have over 40,000 objects.
Objects.
Religious.
blowing my mind.
It's like scrolls and like
Wait.
tablets and stuff.
Yeah,
I assumed
It's a whole
Hobby Lobby-
museum.
I assumed Hobby Lobby was like American Christian, not like Catholic.
No,
They're
they,
trying to steal all of it
They're
to
like
erase
ancient
it.
artifacts.
yeah, they have like a whole museum dedicated to religious
So, like-
artifacts.
So there's
They're like, we don't believe in this shit, but we still have it.
what's it called? The Catholic
Oh,
Archives or whatever.
yeah.
The Vatican.
The Vatican.
They
Yeah,
have
the
the
Vatican
underground.
Archives. So there's Catholic has the Vatican Archives.
Wait, what's this?
They have the shit they want.
America, we've got
The Hobby Lobby.
the Hobby
Archives.
Lobby Archives.
How fake Dead Sea Scrolls pushed homophobia.
What?
I think Christianity and religion in general pushes homophobia.
Yeah.
I don't know, because if you read into it, people are still fucking each other.
Yeah, it just says
They
like,
just kind of gloss over it.
Well, you're talking about Sodom and Gomorrah. That's where they party, baby.
Sodomy.
let me have sex with your daughter. No, just bang the angel. No, wait. No, I want to bang the angel. He's
Yeah,
like, take
yeah.
my virgin daughters instead.
Well, the angels bang our women.
And then God's like, I'm gonna throw a meteor at this city. Pompeii it.
Can you
And then
belie-
instead, when and then his wife looked back, she's like, I want to see this go down. He's like, Nah, you're gonna be salt now.
Who was the guy that did all that for God? Who was the guy that did all that for God?
Which time?
What was his name? He fucking threw his cane down and turned into a snake.
Moses.
I think Moses turned to us.
Moses had Moses had a stutter too.
So I think God tried to kill Moses.
They tried to kill Abraham's son.
What?
No,
Yeah.
He tried to kill Moses?
I
I
think
don't
he
know.
tried to kill
Tyler's got
Moses.
this going.
I think he tried to kill Moses.
All right.
who?
Well,
And then
because Moses wouldn't die, he's like, all right, abortions aren't legal, so I'm just gonna throw this baby down the river.
so
But he hated swimming.
he couldn't swim.
It's like me.
And some Egyptian girl's like, you know what? This is my baby now.
And groomed him.
So I think it's Moses, or it's another guy. Maybe he's the Abraham guy. But
No, Moses.
let's say it's Moses. Let's
Moses
say it's
was the one in the river.
What if it was Moses?
let's say
Or
it's Moses.
All right.
Was it Moses?
Moses.
Or
Moses.
Mosses.
God wanted to kill Moses,
Why?
and then Moses' wife cut off the foreskin of their son
Okay.
and rubbed it on Moses' feet
What are we doing?
to save him.
Didn't Moses invent that?
Did Moses have a wife?
He had a
Moses
lot,
cut the tip
actually.
of his dick off and rubbed it on his feet?
son's dick. His son's dick, and his wife rubbed it on his feet
Is
to
this the
save
first?
him.
Is this the first instance of the shit they do with the
Circumcision?
babies?
Circumcise.
No, it's the shit they take the shit from the babies and inject it in their skin.
Oh yeah, he had a wife named Zipporah.
Xenochrome, what do they call that shit?
And she cut
Zika?
Zika.
she cut off her son's dick.
He's your potato head.
She cut off her son's dick and
Okay.
then rubbed his dick on Moses' feet
Wait, what?
What
to
are we?
save him.
Is this real?
From what?
It's in the Bible.
What?
Saved him from what?
God
Ramses?
God wanted to kill Moses.
Because Moses didn't get to go to the promised land.
Why did God want to kill Moses?
I don't know.
Was it like a test? Like, I'm testing against this baby.
I just love the penis where she cut it off and rubbed it on his feet to
I don't
save
remember
him.
It
this
literally
part.
says in a book, it cut off the tip of his dick and rubbed it on his feet.
foreskin.
That's circumcision.
Circumcision.
She
But they were
circumcised.
Jewish. They don't do circumcisions in Hebrew, right?
She
They did, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they do.
She-
I think this story is where circumcisions got invented and became
The New
popular.
Testament.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's
That's Old
why
Testament.
Jews keep foreskins now and put them in their ear.
So
Had to be like Moses.
Lizards do the same thing.
yeah, I'll have to look for it and find it while you guys talk, but it definitely happened. Definitely.
Yeah, I was there. I saw it happen.
I saw her. I was
looked
hiding
through
at
the black hole.
I was hiding at the rock.
Yeah.
Well, if that's what you saw. You went through a black hole and you went back in time and saw.
You saw, like, flash-
A woman rubbing foreskin on Abraham.
That one flashes
Moses'
by.
feet.
And I
That's
Did
see
you say
and I
Abraham
see-
Lincoln?
I see.
Did you just say Abraham Lincoln's
I see,
feet?
like, from the beginning of time to modern times, like flashes
Yeah,
of,
like three timelines cross over.
main events out of time. I see dinosaurs.
It's like Donald Trump's foreskin and Moses' feet, and Abraham Lincoln's the father,
He's like, "Fuck! I really should have killed my son."
and Alex is the burning bush.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, here it is, Chris. 2 verses after Exodus 4:24.
Like ever asking him, like he remembers.
He was like, I can't. You were kind of surprised. They said, then Zipporah took a flint and cut off her son's foreskin and threw it at Moses' feet. And she said, "You are indeed a bridegroom of blood to me." So he let him alone. And at that time, she said, "You are a bridegroom of blood because of the circumcision." So God didn't kill.
Oh, so this is saying that God wanted to kill Moses for not circumcising his son.
Well, then
And
she
his
did.
wife
dude.
is just
She
like- his
grabbed
wife
that
was like,
thing up and started hacking, baby.
Said, "You ain't killing this bitch."
And she threw it at his feet.
I guess today.
There, you happy?
They fucking
You
skin.
fucking happy?
Well, I guess if it made God happy, he
Well,
was like,
it did. He was like, all right, fine.
"Now with
And then he parted the Red Sea.
this is going to be a pressing question. Would that make God a pedophile?"
No.
No.
'Cause he's a
He got off-
specific pedophile.
He got off on that though, right?
It's disgusting. I need that cleaned up.
Yeah, I'm out, and I'm
I
going
don't
to
know
take
what-
that back for further review.
I don't know what made circumcision so important, if I'm being honest with you.
that.
Dick cheese.
We just talked about it.
But apparently it's to stop angry God from murdering you.
Oh, I thought
They did an audit in Egypt, and number 2 on the list after locust was dick cheese. So they had to cut off the foreskin. They had the locust problem. Remember that in the Bible?
that was one of the
it
plagues.
might help.
So like the guy was like, "We're gonna kill your firstborn." That's 3rd on the list.
Yeah, it keeps it from
Stopped
looking
it.
like a
Should have
sandworm.
stopped it about 10 seconds earlier.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Oh, we're talking about Tyler's circumcision story.
Nice.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's all spewed from dinosaurs.
I just wanted to know, is dinosaurs somewhere in the Bible? And I think it is.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think yeah.
But so they've been writing that book since the beginning of time.
No, the Bible was written after Jesus was dead,
Yeah, that was.
right?
No, the
on
first
the Old
half.
Testament,
The prequel was
the prequel, the one where
first.
God was killing everybody.
How'd they know, man? Adam and Eve.
It was made from stories
Crazy.
and
Yeah,
songs
the-
passed down.
Old Testament was Old Testament.
Yeah, it's old.
Like
Well,
they
actually,
did.
I think the Old Testament is part of the Torah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't tell hard.
But they have more books,
Christians,
right? Like the Old Testament is just part.
Right. And so it's like Star Wars. So it's got like there's a old canon.
You got the first 3.
there's a Disney canon that's just the old New
So it's
Testament.
new.
Yeah.
It's two.
And then
New
there's a-
Testament is High Republic,
and
right?
then there's
So which part do we ignore then?
then there's an Old Testament, and then there's like this middle Catholic.
Yeah, and then it's-
Non-canon.
And,
so
then
the
there's
Dead
a section
Dead
that,
Sea Scrolls are the prequel movies.
Yeah.
and then there's a section that we pretend doesn't exist.
Yeah,
and
like then
suck.
there's like some Catholic X-wing novels in the middle.
yeah.
that
The
are
Mary,
canon.
the Mary Magdalene's a New Hope movie.
Yeah,
Right.
like the story of Moses and the Noah and stuff like that. That's like episodes 1 to 3 where we go back and we reference it.
Right, and Mel
'Cause it's
Gibson. Who was it that did the Noah movie?
Can you imagine Mel Gibson as Luke
Darren-
Skywalker?
Yeah,
Darren
that one.
Aronofsky.
Yeah, that guy's trying to make like the Golems canon, but it hasn't been accepted yet.
I'm just imagining Mel Gibson as Luke Skywalker now in a religious movie.
Move my droid, sugar tits.
Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
He would say the N word at least once.
Yeah.
I think he's reformed now.
Is he?
They
He's-
want to
I think
cancel him.
He's unhinged on screen.
Someone was talking about it the other day. They're like, we still have a huge Hollywood producer that is like largely homophobic.
Yeah,
and
but what about Will Wheaton? He's like, I'm sorry. Now go back to me being woke.
I don't think Mel Gibson's ever said I'm sorry.
He never did.
No,
look at
he didn't.
Look at Will Wheaton
Fuck
homophobia.
Will Wheaton.
No, look it up. He's a homophobe.
Is he really?
He should be canceled. But
If
he's
he
like,
apologized,
he's
though-
like, well, I'm Will
Well,
Wheaton.
he was in Stand By Me. Come on now.
Yeah, look.
He knew River Phoenix. Come on.
Yeah.
now.
I know the right
R.I.P.
people. I can't be canceled.
can't-
R.I.P.
You can't cancel him or Jerry McConnell. What are you talking about?
If he apologizes, then that's more than Mel Gibson ever did.
Yeah,
Actually,
but-
apologizing makes you actually get canceled.
Yeah, but if you apologize,
You admit
the
defeat.
you ima-
internet's not
can you
supposed to
imagine
forgive
that?
you.
In Stand By Me, one dies, one has a harem, right? To Corey Feldman.
Yeah, well,
One's a homophobe, and the other one,
See,
is skinny
see,
now.
he's like, look, used to be a homophobe, but I'm not anymore. So David Chappelle should be canceled.
Yeah, he made it.
He's trying to blame a black man for his past transgressions.
I really don't like Will Wheaton. I don't like his
I don't
face
either.
he passed the buck.
why have I heard Will Wheaton's name?
because he's in fucking Star Trek. That's the only thing he's known for. That and Stand By Me, and he has cameos in Big Bang Theory. He's worth $500,000.
I think he has a podcast too.
Yeah, the
Trust me, I looked at Will Wheaton's
Star
net
Trek
worth. It's
Next
not
Generation
impressive.
alone wrote.
So what?
Yeah, he blamed Eddie Murphy also.
So why is this white dude blaming black people for him being homophobic?
Because Eddie Murphy was pretty homophobic and delirious.
Yeah, he
So if he
So
watched
it's a black dude's fault that the white dude fell into
yeah
his.
he
kind of like he was influenced by it.
he said it started with Eddie Murphy, and then Dave Chappelle was like the tipping point.
Kind of like read the Bible and you say you don't like those guys.
Jokes like this are dehuman, and it's like, come on, they're jokes.
It's comedy.
It's comedy.
Yeah, but I just think it's weird. So we should say he's racist because he's saying a black man led him down a wrong path.
Possibly.
So
Yeah.
why is he blaming a black man for his downfall?
But then again, he's not racist because he's following the influence of a black man.
I look at it the same way as he said that he blames Archie Bunker for being racist.
hmm
It's like,
I blame the Jeffersons for the N word coming back.
That deluxe apartment in the sky, man.
Jefferson's. Hey, look up Jefferson's N word.
beans do burn on the grill, actually.
They will.
They lied to me.
Well, beans don't burn in the kitchen.
I don't care.
Are we going to be able to play this?
I don't know, but didn't they do it like on
In prime time, yeah.
They're like dropped it.
Yeah, we could play it if they said it. They're okay. They're allowed to say it.
Because it's on All the Family.
The television.
Well, if you play it, they won't hear it.
Because Jeffersons were a guest people on
Yeah.
and they spun off to make on or Jefferson.
No sugar. The episode begins with Louise and Florence going to CPR class while George and Tom discuss the string of burglaries in their building. The women get verbally attacked by a father-son Klansman duo in the class.
Oh, I didn't know that's how it was.
The instructor wants them to practice CPR on the dummy doll the women had just used, and the father replies with, "We don't touch anything that's been kissed by a
N-word.
Yeah.
N-word."
I like
Wow, they had a white man say
I
it.
didn't know that.
His name is Tom, too.
And then Tom runs into the father-son team in the elevator, misinterprets their talk about the black woman for anger and fear regarding the break-ins. Agrees to the meeting. Scum we're trying to get out of the building to do,
It's,
boy.
it's one of those shows where
Wait, did they
Archie-
say it twice?
Yeah.
Oh,
They don't just say it once.
the father grabs his left arm and collapses. Since George knows CPR, he begrudgingly walks over and begins performing CPR on the men after having
The irony.
just heard his son say, "Take that foreigner and your loving friend of yours with you."
Wait, does George cure racism after saving the man's life?
I think
He-
so.
The father is saved by George. The fact that a black man breathed the life back in him makes the father wish that he would have died.
Wait, the father's like, I would rather die than that
Yeah.
black man save me.
I was saved by a black man.
I broke
Wait,
that.
he
This
didn't say
stuff's
black
like-
man.
This stuff's been around forever.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make this storyline today on a TV show,
Yeah.
and it's still relevant. It's
Yeah,
sad.
well, I've seen
Yeah,
Leonardo
but,
DiCaprio
I mean-
say the N word about
but
50
it's one of,
times.
Yeah, but it's one of the things like you've watched the show. Archie Bunker isn't a bad person.
Yeah, he just
Like he's just like one of those guys who's like talking shit to people, like racist shit. But when push came to shove, he did the right thing.
right.
You know that makes sense.
I know
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Is it right?
Like it's
for-
fine to rough up your wife a little bit as long as
As long as they're off the face. The steps are all on the table.
You don't ever go closed hand.
Yeah, you always an open hand, and the steps are all on the table. You can kick her down the steps, but you can't punch her in the face. And you have putty and spackle, so you can punch the wall or shove her into the wall.
fix it.
You know, as long as you do it around the front door, 'cause the front door opens and covers the hole. So you just rough her up against the wall a couple of times. Just make sure her head doesn't get a CTE and shit.
Yeah.
They didn't know what CTE was back then.
No,
So he got away with it.
this is a headache back then.
He's like, take some fucking Excedrin,
Yeah.
That's cool. So Archie
you whore.
wasn't a racist to George.
No, because they talk shit to each other.
Oh, okay.
Like, if I remember watching those episodes, and like he would make black, like racist jokes, and then like George Jefferson would do white racist jokes back, and like but they were neighbors.
But it's like
Yeah.
they're like
They were friends.
hey, like
Yeah.
shooting
You got
shots
the
at each
N-word
other.
pass.
Shit, yeah.
Like this not like it's not like the
It wa-
KKK dude. They're not
It wasn't
like,
hate
I
related.
don't touch anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm
touched
saying.
by.
Like see right there, like Archie, like
He's at his wedding or something.
it's like Lorenzo. Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
I've always thought that. You remember it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that face, that smug face where he's just like disappointed at everything.
You know what? Lorenzo even drives the same car as that guy.
He does like a fucking Grand Marquis. He used to. He's like, I ain't gonna burn my fucking.
It's like the one with the tire on the back.
yeah.
I ain't frying my fish in the kitchen.
Yeah. God damn it.
Hey, man.
Anyway,
Well,
I think one of those girls on the show on the Jeffersons was the mother of Lenny Kravitz.
That's cool.
man, pull up that gif of that penis exploding out of his pants on stage. Have you seen it, Thomas?
You shared it to us.
I'm kidding. I think I've seen it.
Let's see
He's
it.
trying to hold it.
Lenny Kravitz dick gif.
Gift.
He's
Okay.
Don't say gift.
he is rocking out on stage, and the man's whole dick.
When did this happen?
that explodes out of his pants. He split his pants and doesn't wear underwear because, of course, you have leather
Tight-ass
pants
leather
on.
Pants, yeah.
Yeah, and he split that bad boy, and the whole thing came out.
It's just straight
I want
bags.
to get away.
Are you gonna go my way?
When was this?
I don't know, but that happened, man. He was quick to cover it up
that says
too.
2013.
Yeah, he was quick to get that covered up.
The whole
remember
message
that.
board about it.
He recovered. He did not go down for that either.
And no one cared.
No, it was innocent.
That's just the
People bitch about the girl peeing on the guy on stage, but this can fly.
Yeah,
she
this was
she chose to
unintentional.
do that. His dick involuntarily popped out. of
Her
his
bladder
pants.
was about to explode. She had to
Yeah.
relieve herself.
Well.
What's that picture of young Bill Maher up there? Bill Maher.
To be honest, that girl, Bill
Bill
Maher.
Maher on Mother She Wrote.
I heard you say Bill
Maher. Maher.
Bill, fucking what's
Bill
his,
Maher.
Yeah. I heard Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray. Nah, this ain't Murray.
Thomas's recommendations.
Yeah,
What's the
they're
downfall of
crazy,
Germany?
dude.
What's the Nazi thing, Thomas?
It's a full documentary.
never
Anime.
thought about
Yeah, you got
smokestacks
Steve
earlier.
Jobs there beside of him too. He's
Now,
questionable.
he was saying that the soldiers went into the rooms with the Jews people. They would get the mustard gas too, right?
Are you gonna go my way?
I'm getting that
Would
out
you
there.
would you sacrifice your own soldier? I don't think that would happen.
Well, hey, that girl that peed on stage, nothing.
She was hydrated.
Nothing happened to her.
No,
She was a
No.
lesbian, so it's
If
fine.
that would have been a guy that pulled his penis out and pissed on
he'd be getting
stage,
crucified.
he'd be paying a large fine and looking at jail time for indecent exposure.
No, it'd be fine because if he was,
Yeah.
what if it was a gay dude?
I don't know. I mean, Travis Scott's still not in jail.
No one at the crowd,
yet.
everyone at the concert, no one filed a complaint against her.
Well, yeah.
If it would have been a man, all those women would have filed a complaint against him. Then he would have had charges on him.
Well,
They would
most of the
actually
people there would be
crucify him.
fans, though, right?
Well, that's what yeah,
I
but
mean, Ramstein pees on you on the stage sometimes.
do they?
I mean, if you got
I
a
don't
good
know.
That
enough,
can't happen.
if you got a good enough
jerked
fan
off to
base,
somebody
then they're
for it.
not going to complain, right?
Right. So, but I think if it was a man, the chances of getting in trouble are a lot higher than her peeing on stage. She had no one that brought charges against her for indecent exposure. So now they're even more popular because she chose to get her fucking pussy out
Yeah,
and
it's like
piss.
And we got a few extra clicks from it. So
fucking homie biting a bat's head off.
Rob Zombie.
Ozzy Osbourne.
well, Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie did that.
Rob Zombie's a hack.
He bit off the head of a Dracula.
He bit off Dracula.
Dracula.
I don't like the way he says it. Why is there a G in there?
Dracula.
I believe Dracula's name of the car.
Yeah,
Was
he's talking about the car from the
Monsters?
show.
Didn't that happen to Little Nicky?
What?
Yeah.
He
Think
peed
so.
on stage?
No, he bit the bat's head off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was the bat.
Yeah.
Which is funny because Rob Zombie is actually making a Monsters movie.
He is.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
Like
I
about
can't
the
wait.
TV show?
yeah.
can't
But it's like
wait.
the TV show as a movie.
That's cool because I like the monsters.
Can't wait. It's gonna be.
I
like
don't care for the
awesome.
Addams
I
family.
like that
but
one
the
joke.
monsters?
One joke from Sopranos where he called Paulie the grandfather from the Munsters. I always thought that when I saw him on the show. He has that white hair on his side. Anyway,
Yeah, well, Manson's not doing good if we're talking about dark
Well,
demonic singers.
apparently he beats the shit out of women too, right?
But apparently
probably
he
a
goes
no-no.
into it.
One time.
He went into it with
only
an
once.
agreement. It was an agreement, though, apparently.
So that prenup, like he marries her and he's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you every once in a
He
while.
goes into all of his relationships with them knowing this is a relationship where I'm in control. There's going to be things that'll happen. And, like,
He's like, I'm a big fan of All in the Family, and everything below the face is on table.
Yeah.
He's like, I have a 3-story house, and the steps go all the way from 3 down to 1. And
Long.
you're gonna fall down the whole goddamn thing.
That's a big staircase.
And
that
it's all carpet.
There's a girl from the Westworld. Girl
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
Westworld.
the dyke. I mean, the
Which one?
the open girl.
Whoa.
Even
Which
the,
one?
The main girl.
The blonde-haired
Dolores,
girl.
The blonde.
Dolores.
She's
She
not
was-
a dyke.
She was in a relationship with Marilyn Manson, and she's the one
If I had to
that's-
put money, I mean,
You're
Oh.
saying she's a bull dyke?
no. I'm saying if I had to put money on her being lesbian or not, I would say she's lesbian.
If anybody, it's the black girl.
But she's probably bisexual.
What's her name? The girl that's in Thor. and
Yeah.
in that?
Yeah, her. Yeah, she's probably. Yeah, she's.
If you're in a
she's
relationship with Marilyn Manson, you're doing
I'm not
other
saying she's
people.
probably bisexual. Yeah.
There's other people in the bedroom with
I didn't know
Marilyn
she
Manson.
was married to Marilyn Manson.
She wasn't. She just was in a long-term relationship with him.
and
until-
he beat her.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she says. And now he's definitely in trouble.
I think multiple women came
No,
out
yeah,
and said
no
that he-
wonder she's like she
Little
is
weird.
in Westworld.
Oh,
I'm
her
gonna
like dead
overthrow
face.
That's not her
humanity.
acting. That's actually her real life. Yeah.
Yeah, she just comes to work every day after Manson had his way with her.
Well, that was years ago, I think.
Still, she's living.
That was
with
back
it.
when I had VMAs.
That's
Man,
PTSD,
that's
man.
Yeah, that's PTSD, baby.
That's PTSD.
You don't get rid of that. They have to shock that out of you now.
That's,
So I'm knocking on the door.
that's PPSD.
They fucking
That's Three's Company. Never.
they stick a fucking thing in your eyeball to get rid of PTSD now.
You can get over PTSD.
Yeah, a bunch of pussies.
You can get over it. You just
Like she can't look at sheetrock walls.
you gotta think of it.
Yeah, or black
Fucking-
long leggings on men.
Ah,
She feels you make sure you have all your ribs.
Yeah,
You missing a rib, you suck your own dick.
yeah. Well, remember that video? He doesn't have a dick. I don't know how he fucks.
He's an angel.
A Nephilim.
He's a Marilyn Manson's a Nephilim.
You
Chris.
don't-
have
Nephilim.
a rib, you can suck your own dick.
How
Yeah,
can you suck a
apparently
dick
if
if you
you-
don't have
No,
one?
but the context you said is she's like, "Oh, you're missing a rib, you can suck your own dick."
Yeah, you can suck your own dick.
Like, I ain't touching that.
Punishment.
I ain't touching that bitch.